Hi everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're at Land Rover of Shreveport. We're going to take a look at the 2024 Range Rover Velar. That's going to be here on the right. We have the 23 version on the left. So let's talk a little bit about what has changed and see if we can answer the question, did Land Rover make the right changes? So let's take a quick look here. Right off the bat, I think you can see it pretty well here. The headlight design has changed overall. You'll notice that on the 23 model, here is where the turn signal is located, from really running its way from the side fender, the front fender, to down and towards the lower portion of the headlight housing. Here on the 24 model, it's a little bit smaller and it's at the top. So a little bit of a change in that area. You'll also notice that really a lot has kind of just been flip-flopped for the most part. Now this area right here is basically still in the same place, but the overall design and look has changed. Other than that, those are the changes to the headlights. Now when I back up here, it's probably very easy to see the other change on the front end, which is going to be the front grille. Compared to what? That's right, you can laugh at me. The grille. There is no rear grille, right? Yeah, that's okay. I caught myself on that one. You can laugh. But you can see the changes as far as what we have on the 23 compared to the new design here on the 24. What do you think about that look? Which one do you like most? Always curious to know. And taking a look from the rear, a little bit more obvious on the changes will be the changes to the design of the rear taillights. As we take a look at what we have on the 23 model, we'll notice that everything comes basically to the shut line here on the rear door and doesn't continue over. However, on the 24, it goes all the way from the side fender, which it does on the 23 as well, from the rear fender right here. But the differences will be pretty obvious here, working its way all the way around and coming into the rear door, something we didn't actually see on the 23 in the previous years before that. Those are a little bit more noticeable than what we have on the front end with the headlights. And then let's see, let's back up here a little bit more, and taking a look at the 23 on the right and the 24 on the left, can you see the differences in the bumpers? That has also changed. You have the exhaust finishers here on the 23. On the 24, a little bit of a different look. In fact, a completely different look with the overall design. You don't have the pronounced rear diffuser quite the same way here as what we did with the 23 and earlier years. And you don't have the exhaust outlets or the finishers here on the rear end. Cleans things up. But tell me what you think. Do you like it with the finishers, the exhaust finishers? You can see the exhaust outlets there as you do on the 23. Or do you like the look of the 24 here? One thing I do want to say that I really like here, nothing new, but it is the same on both, and that is the fact that you have a very clean look with the rear window. That is purely for the fact that the rear window wiper is tucked away here within the rear roof spoiler. The next big change will be seen here in the interior, and never mind that flickering effect on the screens. That is a common GoPro problem with shutter speed, so don't worry about that. That's not an issue with the screens themselves, but what's gone are the dials. Everything is very cleaned up. In fact, in the 24 model, we only have one screen, no more dual screens. Let's take a look at exactly what that looks like. And the changes here in the 2024 are very obvious. As I said, gone are the dual screens, so you no longer have the lower screen. Now you'll have standard, the 11.4-inch screen here. It does still have the Pivi Pro system, which I really like. You're going to have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. You're going to have Amazon Alexa, so quite a bit going on here as far as that goes. There are also some new chrome accents on the steering wheel, as you can see here, as well as around the air conditioning vents. And really a very minimalistic interior. It's meant to look futuristic and very much kind of stripped down, so to speak, because you don't have the dials for the air conditioning anymore. Everything is really cleaned up. It almost looks too minimalistic in a way. I'm not sure what everybody is going to think about that. Tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think there should be more in this area, or do you like the clean look? Obviously, as you already saw, you can open the door right there to reveal wireless charging and one of the USB options as far as connectivity goes, or you can just shut that away and have that clean look. I know there's going to be people with varying opinions who like the clean look, and others who are going to say, yeah, I kind of would like to have some dials or something there. Tell me what your thoughts are. And what about mechanical options? Has anything changed there? Well, you're still going to find the same 2-liter 4-cylinder that makes 247 horsepower and 269 pounds-feet of torque. All-wheel drive is still standard, but there is a new 8-speed automatic transmission, and there is another change to tell you about, just in the interest of fair reporting. Not a major change, but here it is, MPGs. Here on the 23, 20 miles per gallon city, 26 highway, and 22 combined, 4.5 gallons of gas, or 4.5 is what Land Rover says you should use per every 100 miles driven. We'll move over here to the 2024 version and take a look. 22 miles per gallon city, 26 highway, 23 combined, and 4.3 gallons of gas per every 100 miles driven. So a little bit of a change, a little bit of an improvement, basically, even though they're not major. But in case you're curious to know about that information, well, there you go. And other than 3 new color options for the interior, those are the changes to the 2024 Land Rover Range Rover Velar. So tell me what you think down in the comments. Did Land Rover make the right changes to the 2024 Land Rover Range Rover Velar? Always curious to know what your thoughts are and why you answered the way that you did. Tell me what you think down in the comments section. I have to say a special thanks to my friends here at Land Rover of Shreveport for loaning me these 2 Range Rover Velars for the day. And a special thanks to each and every one of you for being kind enough to give me the opportunity to give you a vision for your next vehicle. If you enjoyed this video and haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if you would like to learn about other vehicles you may wish to consider purchasing, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and I will see you there.